what's up? Today, we're gonna talk about something really sensitive. Something as sensitive and emotional as erectile dysfunction.
Erectile dysfunction is it's a very common condition, but it's also a very emotional and sensitive topic to discuss.
Today, we're gonna talk about Indian politics. Let me start by telling you a story about this not very honest Indian man. This man used to cheat on his wife on a regular basis, and one day he got caught by his wife red-handed while banging her best friend. But this guy was very clever. He came up with a very rare conspiracy theory on his defense. He told his wife, "Look, the Kohinoor diamond is prolonging the life of the Queen of England. Now England must return the diamond back to India, otherwise this queen gonna live forever." What the fuck? It doesn't make any sense. What this guy cheating on his wife has to do with Queen of England? But if you are an Indian, you probably also understand that it doesn't make any sense. But you are not surprised, because you are being told this type of bullshit every day by your politicians. Let me give you an example. The ruling party in India, Bharatiya Janata Party or BJP, was asked this question again and again. Why Reliance Defense was chosen as the offset partner in Rafale deal instead of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited.
2 years ago, a handshake between the French and Indian defence ministers sealed a $1 billion fighter jet deal. India agreed to buy 36 Rafale jets from French plane maker Dassault in partnership with Indian company Reliance. The choice of Reliance, a private business with no aviation experience, prompted India's opposition to accuse Prime Minister Narendra Modi of favouring the company and boss Anil Ambani over the state-run alternative.
Rafale is a decision taken in national interest, and I will also want to say this. Bofors brought them down. They lost an election. Rafale will bring us back. Rafale will bring Modi back.
I am accusing Mr. Narendra Modi. Let it be absolutely clear, you have done, other than try to defend a lie, you have done nothing. But I am very clear that the Prime Minister is directly accused, is directly involved in the Rafale scam.
Rather than coming up with a convincing answer, they came up with few conspiracy theory. Rahul Gandhi is giving away all the secret of the Indian defense to Pakistan. Rahul Gandhi is making an alliance with Pakistan. Rahul Gandhi is making an alliance with the ex-French president, François Hollande.
Rahul Gandhi is utterly irresponsible when he is insisting that we must disclose everything before the country. By insisting that, he is playing into the hands of Pakistan and China.
And this guy even tried to prove his bullshit on paper.
रहमान मलिक का ये ट्वीट जो एक दिन पहले आया है 23 तारीख को कि राहुल गांधी ही देश के अगले प्रधानमंत्री होंगे और प्रधानमंत्री मोदी राहुल गांधी से डरे हुए हैं, कहीं न कहीं ये बहुत कुछ बयां करता है। एक और ट्वीट रहमान मलिक का है, और रहमान मलिक पूर्व गृह मंत्री है पाकिस्तान के। राहुल इज गोइंग टू बी योर नेक्स्ट पीएम एंड वॉच हिज एक्सेलेंट वीडियो आई हैव जस्ट पोस्टेड फॉर ऑल ऑफ यू। राहुल के लिए वहां से भी, राहुल गांधी के लिए पाकिस्तान से भी, पाकिस्तान के अनेक मंत्री कैंपेनिंग कर रहे हैं।
Look, I'm not saying that this guy is an idiot because he wasted all those papers to print those tweets out, or because he thought tweets can be the basis of a conspiracy theory, or any theory for that matter. The point I'm trying to make is, every time you ask the BJP leadership a question, they come up with answers like this brief. No fucking connection whatsoever. Let me tell you a few more stories about the BJP leadership and their contribution to India. One of the rising leader of BJP is the stepbrother of Dr. Evil, Yogi Adityanath.
The crowd celebrates the return of a conquering hero. Yogi Adityanath wears the saffron robes of a Hindu priest, but he is also a firebrand politician, though you wouldn't know it today. I promise to stamp out corruption, to work for everybody and to end mafia rule, he tells the crowd.
Yogi Adityanath has repeatedly been accused of stirring hatred between Hindus and Muslims. He was once imprisoned for incitement to riot and has a history of inflammatory rhetoric. Yet he is now one of the most powerful politicians in India.
Yogi Adityanath is a man who once said if one Hindu is murdered, 100 Muslims should die.
जब ढांचा ढाने से नहीं कोई रोक पाया तो मंदिर बनाने से कौन रोक पाया अब तो निर्माण होना है
There have been FIRs naming him for attempt to murder, rioting, carrying deadly weapons and promoting enmity between two religious groups.
कौन ताकत है जो आपको रोक सकता है मंदिर बनाने से
Yogi Adityanath's political career began a quarter of a century ago in the unrest that followed the destruction of a 16th century mosque by a Hindu mob.
I still find two things very hard to believe. How the fuck this guy managed to become the chief minister of Uttar Pradesh, and how the fuck this guy managed to marry Meghan Markle. So far, Yogi made three major contributions to Uttar Pradesh. Number one, he created a fringe group called Hindu Yuva Bahini.
हिंदू अलग संस्कृति है, मुस्लिम अलग संस्कृति है. दोनों एक साथ नहीं रह सकती. दो संस्कृतियां कभी एक साथ नहीं रह सकती हैं. ये टकराव होगा, जरूर होगा. इसलिए हम लोगों ने हिंदू युवा वाहिनी का गठन किया है.
We're getting in breaking news that an FIR has been registered against 6 members of the Hindu Yuva Vahini after allegedly killing a man over the role that he played in helping a Hindu girl elope with the woman. The family of the man claims that the group of Yuva Vahini supporters barged into their house and accused the man of inciting love jihad.
Hindu Yuva Vahini barges into a couple's home in Meerut, drags the couple to the police station and pressurizes the police to act against this couple.
Reportedly, the workers of the right-wing group alleged that the couple belonged to different religion.
अगर लड़कियां अपने बॉयफ्रेंड से मिल रही हैं तो वो गलत है कि सही है, क्या है?
वो गलत है मैम. यहाँ पर अधिकतर हम कॉलेज के बाहर भी देखते हैं कि लड़कियां बोल देती हैं कि ये मेरा भाई है, जबकि वो भाई नहीं होता.
अगर बॉयफ्रेंड भी है किसी लड़की का, उसकी मर्जी से है, तो क्या मतलब दिक्कत क्या है?
हमारी जो पहचान है हमारी संस्कृति है, और रिश्ता किसी से किसी का कुछ भी हो, हमें उससे कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, लेकिन रोड पे गंदगी करना बिल्कुल गलत बात है.
Okay, so these guys are trying to stop interreligious relationships. Only? I mean, think about it. You guys are 1.3 billions. You should stop all kind of fucking relationships by now. It's getting out of hands. On a serious note though, India has been known for its cultural harmony, cultural integration. For example, India has adopted democracy, foreign music, and whatever the fuck you call this game that is played for 5 days, you will still end up with a draw most of the time. And similarly, other cultures have also adopted ideas from Indian culture. For example, yoga, Indian food, Indian clothing, and many good hygiene practices like this one.
What? Sir, you should not place the hand that has been in your mouth back in the food. And you should not eat with your left hand. In India, we eat with the right hand. Left hand is considered to be
dirt.
Unclean.
Unclean, yeah.
Why? Why? Okay.
A very important contribution of Yogi is renaming the cities and towns of Uttar Pradesh.
Welcome back. The saffronization of names of cities and public spaces continues in Yogi's Uttar Pradesh. After the name change of the iconic Mughal Sarai station to Deen Dayal Upadhyay station, now the city of Allahabad is to be renamed soon.
Seriously guys, just think about this. If name of a place had any effect on people, the Great Britain would have been great by now.
We're a dustbin. We're a dustbin for foreign people.
Another major contribution of Yogi is Rang Gerua. Kala saffron.
UP government is busy in doing every other thing except for the ones that they should be doing, and they should be doing on the priority, because remember, the entire state is on a boil. We have seen crumbling law and order situation across the state, be it the eastern Uttar Pradesh or the western Uttar Pradesh in the Delhi NCR. The entire law and order machinery has gone for a toss. Children are dying in hospitals. There are serious problems, severe problems across the state that needs to be addressed, but you have the Chief Minister here who is busy painting everything that he finds under the sky saffron.
The most influential leader of BJP is Mr. Chaiwala, who started selling tea at a very young age, but soon realized that selling bullshit is more profitable.
गरीबी में पलना गुनाह है, पेट भरने के लिए मजदूरी करना गुनाह है, या बचपन में माँ बाप के दूध के पेट को भरने के लिए अगर रेल के डिब्बे में चाय बेचनी पड़ी तो वो क्या गुनाह है? अगर गुनाह है तो वो गुनाह मैंने किया।
मैं लड़ाई लड़ रहा हूं आपके लिए। भाइयों बहनों, ज्यादा से ज्यादा ये मेरा क्या कर लेंगे भाई? नहीं बताइए क्या कर लेंगे? अरे हम तो फकीर आदमी हैं, झोला लेके चल पड़ेंगे जी।
ये जो चोर लुटेरों के पैसे विदेशी बैंकों में जमा है ना, उतने भी हम रुपये ले आए ना, तो भी हिंदुस्तान के एक एक गरीब आदमी को मुफ्त में 15-20 लाख रुपए यूं ही मिल जाएगा।
Yes, I'm talking about the hugging emoji and the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi.
Narendra Modi is the most stupid Prime Minister of the world.
The 500 rupee and 1000 rupee currency notes presently in use will no longer be legal tender from midnight to night.
All 500 and 1,000 rupee notes pulled out of circulation. 86% of the currency demonetized.
Over 100 lives have been lost. There have been huge queues across the country in the weeks after demonetization. GDP fell in the quarter after demonetization by 0.9%.
Jobs data compiled by the National Sample Survey Office, the NSSO, showing unemployment at a 45-year high in FY18.
नोटे कपबोर्ड में भर भर करके बैठे थे, बिस्तर के नीचे रखते थे, उस पर सोते थे, बताओ.
And since Modi came into the power, it hasn't been very pleasant last 5 years for the press.
Senior journalist Shujat Bukhari has been shot dead.
BJP leader Chaudhry Lal Singh on Friday threatened journalist
Rana Ayub, a journalist in India, has been receiving death and rape threats on social media for many years, citing the case of Indian journalist Gauri Lankesh, who was murdered in September 2017 following death threats. It's not anonymous trolls who are threatening her. They proudly identify themselves as Hindu nationalists and supporters of India's ruling BJP and its ideological mentor group, the Rashtriya Swayam Savak Sangh.
Let us be very clear that the Modi government does not like media. Mr. Modi personally can't stand the media. He's the first Prime Minister of India who's never held a press conference.
I think they learned from Trump that you attack the media.
Freedom of press is not the only issue where Modi was compared to Donald Trump. Their views on climate change are also pretty similar.
What did you think of the global warming summit in Paris this week?
I think it's ridiculous. We have bigger problems right now, and I think that there'll be little change here. It'll go up, it'll get a little cooler, it'll get a little warmer like it always has for millions of years. It'll get cooler, it'll get warmer. It's called weather. It'll get cooler, it'll get warmer. It's called weather. It'll get cooler, it'll get warmer. It's called weather.
वैसे ही ये क्लाइमेट चेंज नहीं हुआ है, हम चेंज हो गए. ये क्लाइमेट चेंज नहीं हुआ है, हम चेंज हो गए. ये क्लाइमेट चेंज नहीं हुआ है, हम चेंज हो गए.
Now if you are thinking Trump and Modi got similar level of intellect, wait for this. Modi's imagination of medical surgery flew way above the Mexican wall.
मुझे लगता है कि दुनिया में सबसे पहली प्लास्टिक सर्जरी शरीर मनुष्य का और माथा हाथी का, गणेश जी का निर्माण.
You see, it's all making sense now. A surgeon must have transplanted the body of a human on the tail of a fish. A surgeon must have also transplanted one of these dildos on the head of a horse. A surgeon must have also implanted Kim Kardashian's ass. Interesting, isn't it? But it didn't stop there. It was just the beginning. Modi followers started coming up with more interesting claims. Enjoy this.
देश वो देश है जिसमें महाभारत में संजय ने बैठ के धृतराष्ट्र को युद्ध में क्या हो रहा था बोल रहा था. तो इसका मतलब क्या है? टेक्नोलॉजी था, इंटरनेट था, सैटेलाइट थी.
On to our bite of the day, the junior minister for HRD, Satyapal Singh, claiming that Charles Darwin's theory of evolution is scientifically wrong and needs to be changed in school and college curriculum.
आज तक किसी भी व्यक्ति ने न कहानी में न मौखिक ने लिख करके बताया कि वो जंगल में कहीं गया था, किसी शहर में गया था, उसने किसी बंदर को आज भी बनते हुए देखा हो, ये कहीं पर नहीं देखा गया. डार्विन ने इस प्रकार की जो थ्योरी दी है वो वैज्ञानिक रूप से भी गलत है और इसलिए स्कूल और कॉलेजों के अंदर इसको बदल करने जो है, जब से धरती पर आदमी आया है शुरू से ही आदमी है और आदमी ही रहेगा.
I'll develop a proper phonetic, linguistic capable vocal cord for monkeys. Phonetic, linguistic capable vocal cord for lions and tigers. We are going to have bulls and cows which will talk to you very clearly, legitimately in Sanskrit and Tamil.
Look, Different religious groups have got their own religious beliefs, scriptures, and mythologies. For example, Muslims believe that Muhammad traveled to the highest heaven. Christians believe that Virgin Mary gave birth to Jesus. Ancient Egyptians believed that God masturbated the world into existence.
In ancient Egyptian mythology, the god Atum created the universe by masturbating into the vast nothingness. As God's representative on Earth, the pharaoh had to recreate the creation myth. In front of a crowd, the pharaoh would masturbate and ejaculate into the river Nile in order to ensure a year of bountiful harvest.
But we cannot teach our kids to take those religious beliefs literally and confuse them, because if we do that, kids gonna come up with difficult questions like, what was the God watching when he was masturbating? To improve the quality of education, Modi government, with the help of RSS, has brought some really creative changes to the textbook by adding valuable lessons like this.
For example, on page 22 of a book called Prernadeep 3, there's a very interesting story about how God created the world. He was making bread and he took it out of the oven too early, and that's how white people were created. The second time round, he left it in the oven too long, and that's how Negroes were born. The book uses the word Negro. And then the last time round, he learned from his two previous mistakes and took the bread out just in time, and that's how Indians were created.
What the fuck? White, black, and Indian? How about the Asians? They could have just added one more sentence explaining how in one occasion God put some curry powder in the dough and the dough turned out yellow. And now that BJP has almost come to the end of their 5 years term, people are asking questions.
ये बताओ कि 15 लाख कहाँ है? देशद्रोही हो, हैं? 2 करोड़ नौकरी कहाँ है? दाल 200 रुपए किलो क्यों बिक रहा है? ये सवाल है ना?
अपने सूट का रेट 10 लाख से करोड़ों पार किया, किसानों की फसलों के भाव बढ़ाने से इनकार किया, महंगाई ने लोगों की नाक में दम कर दिया है, तेल का रेट जितना कम हो जाना चाहिए था क्या उतना कम कर दिया है, काले धन पर यू टर्न, स्वामीनाथन पर यू टर्न 15-15 लाख लोगों के खाते में कब डलवाने वाले हैं? अब तो सरकार जी बता दीजिए, अच्छे दिन कब आने वाले हैं?
And of course, BJP has come up with their usual bullshit.
पाकिस्तान 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 लाश से गिनने में लगा हुआ है.
Now it all depends on the Indians whether they're gonna choose from the same bunch of dickheads or they're gonna go for new options for a better India.
ऐ मेरे वतन के लोगों, where's the proof that you're Hindustani? जो एंथम पे ना खड़े हुए हमरी, we'll call them Pakistani. ऐ मेरे वतन के लोगों, where's the proof that you're Hindustani? जो एंथम पे ना खड़े हुए हमरी, we'll call them Pakistani. कोई गे कोई बीफ खाने वाला, JNU में पढ़ने वाला, स्नैपचैट पे फिल्टर लगाए, फ्री स्पीच यूज करना चाहे, सच लिख कर उस महिला ने, सच लिख कर उस महिला ने खाई थी मुंह पे गोली. कोई स्कैम पे स्कैम कराए, कोई न्यूज की बोली लगाए, कोई धार्मिक दंगे कराए, बाबा साहब ने बिकवाए, असली के राष्ट्र विरोधी, असली के राष्ट्र विरोधी देश प्रेम का पाठ पढ़ाए.
What makes you an anti-national? It's not eating beef, or not standing up for your national anthem, or using Snapchat filters. It's when you refuse to vote sensibly, or vote at all. It's when you stop asking smart questions, or simply questions. It's when you don't give a fuck anymore. Guys, start giving a damn. That's what makes you a true Bharatiya.
See you next time on What's Up, only on channel number 1.